Pwede ba? Ba-open na. Kala. Sige.
Open na.
Welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya and today we're going to be cooking, but first let me introduce my brother. Ta-da! His name is Kevin.
My name is Kevin. Nice to meet you all soon.
So that's my younger brother, and today we are making a quiche Lorraine. It's actually one of his favorites, so I just wanted to do it with him, and it's gonna be like a fun thing between the two of us, and so he can also learn and do it on his own. To make a quiche Lorraine, you'll need a pie mold. I'm using this one here, okay, a pie dish, or even a porcelain one, it depends on what you have, and then 4 eggs. I will need about a cup and 3/4 of fresh cream, and a puff pastry, just like 1 roll is enough. I'm going to use about 1 cup of cheese, grated cheese. I'm using cheddar, but like the original recipe is with Gruyere, but I mean cheddar works just fine. And you get like a little bit of salt because we're going to use bacon, and then some spices. There's 1 teaspoon of half a teaspoon of black pepper, a little bit of about a 1/3 of a teaspoon of nutmeg, and then 1 teaspoon of paprika. And we're going to have some bacon as well, which we're going to cut in small pieces, and lastly 1 onion. I'm gonna use a little bit of parsley just to decorate right at the end. It's not really in the cooking process per se. So let's get started. Oh, last a mixing dish like this. All right, so first what we will do, we will then just a little trick is we need to sort of pre-cook the puff pastry, just so it's before you put like the wet stuff, so at the bottom the crust is crunchy, if that makes sense. So there's a little trick. It doesn't have to be burnt or anything, just a little bit. So I've preheat the oven to about 180 to 200 degrees. So you just try and line it to your dish. Okay, I'll show you in a minute. Take your time though. There's no perfect way of doing this, and it can get a bit messy. This puff pastry is very buttery, so I don't necessarily need to put any grease or anything like that, and it's a non-stick pan, but feel free to spray it also before. We're gonna try and patch it as well on the sides. So I'm gonna use I'll use this one here, it's thicker. Alright, so this one will do. The trick is to put, I've washed some beans, it's about a cup, and then place it right at the bottom, and then I'm gonna pop this in the oven. The beans is just to keep it leveled at the bottom, okay, because puff pastry tends to rise and catch some air, so this now goes straight in the oven. All right, so my brother is going to be cutting the bacon, And then I'm gonna chop the onions. I'm just using half a yellow onion. I need to learn to like cut the onions like proper professionals, you know. They put me to shame. I'm like here. Ça avance? Très bien. Okay. It's actually pretty good. We'll start with the bacon, so that because bacon will, like, you know, let out some grease, so that's what we're going to use to also fry the onions. Okay, no added oil or anything like that. We just use what we have, which is perfect. It's the first time my brother appears on my on my YouTube. No, second time. He's actually on the Cape Town vlog as well, because he went to Cape Town with us. But it's the first time we're actually cooking together. I usually have the kids, so I have them here. Okay, I'm gonna try and be serious for a moment. You can mix it. Okay. I'm being so careful with it. Yeah, just separating them. Let them cool off for a minute. The onion. What I love about a quiche is that it's a very versatile meal, because you can have it as breakfast or lunch, or very well like as dinner. That's actually what we're going to do. We're cooking this to have it for dinner, and it's also versatile in the sense of like you can really go with the recipe anywhere you want. You can have it with like we're having the Quiche Lorraine, which is just, you know, bacon, eggs, cheese, and whatever. But you can really go with like anything. You can make a vegetarian one, or you can have a salmon one as well. So it's really, you know, up to you. And it goes very well with like a nice glass of like white wine or rosé, you know, just saying. I use the same cup as. Now we're ready to mix the custard, which we're going to mix the eggs and the cream and the cheese, and then add the other ingredients. So get in. So you can start by mixing that. Okay. Okay. Then we go in with the spices. So pepper, paprika, and nutmeg. Okay, then I go with 1 cup of cheese, grated cheese already in. Okay. And then our bacon and onion mix. We are done with mixing the custard and adding all the ingredients. And now I've taken out the beans from the dish, and the puff pastry is sort of cooked around and then slightly at the bottom as well. So now all we do is just we pour it in. Don't worry, you can level the mix afterwards. Okay, all the way through. Okay, so what I usually do is I add a little sprinkles of cheese again on top. Cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then I'll add a little bit more again before taking it out of the oven. There you have it. We have filled our pie, and now we need to pop it in the oven for about 15 minutes. And then or you keep checking. You can just the old trick, get a knife and just pierce it through to see if it's still runny on the inside or anything. It depends on how well cooked you like your eggs and everything, so it's really up to you. So there we go. We'll just show you once we are finished.
Please don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It will be well appreciated.
Okay, you learned well. Hi there. So we are done. So it's just our quiche is ready. So we're just taking it out of the oven. So my people like eggs not too runny, so it will look a lot browner, but honestly it's up to you how you would like it to be cooked. If you like it runny, you can leave it for a shorter period of time. I think it actually stayed close to half hour. Okay, come see the final product. Done. So this is our quiche. Okay, so to go with that, we've just made a small tomato salad and a potato salad. I'm just going to decorate that with some parsley on top, and it's ready to eat. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you like the recipe, I would encourage you to try it. It's very easy and a quick meal, I think, and you can just grab anything you have in your fridge and make your fillings with. And thank you again. I will see you next time. Blessings. Say thank you.
Thank you very much.